what's going on around Metro Detroit. Dr. Nandy?
How are you?
Good. What's happening?
Hey, I called around the area. St. Joe's, Oakland has three positive flu cases, and St. Joe's in Ann Arbor has two confirmed flu cases. So, we're seeing it quite early, so I'm a little bit concerned that this is going to be a trend. There are other respiratory illnesses as well. I mean, not just flu, but adults, who have asthma, especially, and other respiratory illnesses are more prone. And kids, more asthma attacks than they had before school started. And, the usual rashes that you can get this time of year, also croup. So I think that there's some interesting, illnesses that are going on. But the main thing that concerns us is that could there be an early flu, and we have to keep, in touch and stay tuned and see what the hospitals are saying. But at this time, 5 confirmed flu cases, and it's only September.
Dr. Nandy, there have been reports that the flu shots new and improved this year. I mean, we're seeing sickness in our own newsroom. If it's happening now, what does this mean as we head into the fall?
And that's why I think it's important, especially people who are ill, they need to get the flu vaccine, because last year I think we had a bit of a miss, meaning that I think a lot of people thought the vaccine was ineffective. But this year they're trying to ramp it up and make it improve. So I would definitely say if we're seeing in September, let's make sure we don't miss the boat and not get vaccinated, especially if you're if you're elderly, younger kids, as well as folks with common illnesses like diabetes and respiratory illnesses. So I think we've got to stay tuned and see how this pans out. But definitely we want to make sure we get ahead of it, and the people who need the vaccine clearly should get it.
Hey, Doc, the uptick in flu cases that we're seeing right now comes at a time when many people are suffering from allergies. What do? I mean, do you go to the doctor just to check things out to make sure it's not the flu? It's got to definitely be a little confusing for some folks out there.
It is. When you start getting fevers, I think you should definitely go see the doc and then make sure, allergies can last an entire season, whereas a common cold can only last a few days. But I think that if you have any doubt, obviously see the doctor. But especially when you get fevers and symptoms that sound like an infection at this time of year, I would go to the doctor, especially if you're vulnerable, like the elderly.
Thank you, Doctor. Yeah, once that temperature changes, that's a huge indicator there. We appreciate your time. Still ahead.